Welcome back once again to Comic Universe, the only nerd-centric theme in your life, and welcome back to another non-comic lineup where we take a comic book team and rearrange it as with characters outside of comic books. So yes, and today DPZ here rolling solo, and today I'm going to be doing a non-comic lineup of the Illuminati. The Illuminati, of course, the secret group of 6 Marvel superheroes who were brought together, and depending on how you look at it, did some really good, did minor good, a lot of bad in trying to do good things. So yeah. So in line with the original lineup, I'm going to be keeping only 6 members. I'm only going to have a 6-member team on this. So let's get started with our first member, Optimus Prime. Now, Optimus, of course, leader of the Autobots, great fighter, and great leader. Optimus would definitely be like, I wouldn't say like he would be a leader, because I don't think this team would need a leader. It would just be 6 individuals who have their own varying opinions, and the whole point of it is they're trying to preserve the world, keyword being trying to. And Optimus, I think, would be very much like the heart of the team. He would very much be like, well, what we're doing is pretty messed up, and I've always, but Primus helped me, I have to do the right thing. And the Illuminati made some tough judgment calls. Not a lot of them good. So the Illuminati would probably do the same, and Optimus, I feel like, would feel guilty about a lot of this. One, because some of these decisions are really tough. And he probably knows that the Autobots wouldn't be able to deal with the consequences, but as a leader, I think he would. Also, I think he'd be really shitty about lying to the Autobots on a whole, the other Autobots on a whole. But I think he would be like, this group needs to be, I need to be a part of this group and do what needs to be done at points as a leader. So, Optimus on this team. Moving right along to our next member, which is Moon Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Star's mother. Now, Moon would definitely be like the Namor of this team. She would definitely be like the Namor of this, because she would be working alongside she'd be working with the Illuminati, and more like, I'm not doing this for Earth, I'm doing this for Muni's protection. And yeah, Moon is pretty fine with doing cloak and dagger stuff and dealing in absolutes, more or less. She would be very at home with, her first law of order is, oh, is this a threat to Muni? Kill it. That was her whole train of thought. Granted, she kind of lightened up, but there was that time in the past where Moon was essentially she would be, and she still, in some capacity, would be okay with doing the cloak and dagger stuff. Moon would definitely be the one to be like, this is bullshit, for Muni's protection, I don't care what it takes. So, that would be Moon on a whole. And also, she's a great tactician, she's a great source, Humans are great with magic. Her inner magic is just incredible. Moon would be a vital asset to this team. So there you go. 2 members down, 4 to go. And moving right along to our next member of this team would be Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. Now, obviously, I'm looking at this team like if it was before Steven, because, before Steven was born, because, yeah, you can't have Rose without Steven. Or better put, Pink Diamond. So Rose would definitely be another great member. She obviously had her own secrets. More secrets than one, honestly. Obviously being revealed to be Pink Diamond. But the big thing with this would be is that Rose is, again, another character who is willing to keep secrets and willing to do what must be done. But at the same time, I think she'd be like in the same line of as Optimus, where if the team could find another way to solve a problem, they could, she'll try to do it, If there can be another way to solving a major problem, I think she, along with Optimus, would be like, let's try to find another route that doesn't involve this coming back to bite us in the ass in the future. Can that be a possibility? So, there's another member to this team. following that, um, following that is Ozpin from Ruby. Now, Ozpin is an interesting character from the world of Remnant. Former leader of the Beacon Academy, and again, this would be before he merged with Oscar and all that, but anyway. So, Ozpin is an excellent fighter, great tactician, and I definitely see like he would be another character who would deal in a lot of absolutes along with Moon. If he sees a threat to Remnant as well as subsequently the multiverse, because this would be obviously a multiverse-type team, he would be like, nah, I'm doing this to protect Remnant and subsequently the rest of the multiverse from going into complete chaos, so I'ma fucking do it. I am going to fucking do whatever the fuck it takes to keep my world safe. So Ozpin would definitely be like that. I could see him and Moon getting along nicely with one another. So following that, the next member of this team would be Ford from Gravity Falls. Ford Pines, Dipper and Mabel's great uncle. Ford would definitely be a great. He would be like the Reed Richards of this team. He would be like this explorer and what have you. He would be the one who would really like to explore the beyonds of the universe, and he's obviously traveled the multiverse and encountered several different kinds of evil. So he would definitely be an excellent asset to this team. He's also very intelligent. Obviously, another character willing to deal in absolutes, but at the same time, I think Ford would be like, he would look at something logically, but in the end, if it comes down to it, it's going to be a him or you situation. And it ain't gonna be him. That's for damn sure. So that's how I see it. And for our final member of this Illuminati is Rick from Rick and Morty. Rick would definitely be like the team wild card almost in a way. Rick is the smartest man in the multiverse. Of course, intergalactic terrorist and what have you. And if he was a member of the Illuminati, oh lord. He would not view these guys as his friends, definitely. In fact, he would be part of this team just to be like, you guys at least have the balls to do stuff. I don't even like to be around myself. I don't like to be around versions of myself. I don't even like to look at myself in the mirror. So, yeah, consider yourselves privileged. And Rick would be the first one to do the worst. Like him, he would definitely be at odds with Rose and Optimus the most, but Rick would be the first one. He wouldn't be like, look, I've already done this. I've already run the calculations. We don't need to discuss this. Let's just blow this thing up or kill it or what have you, and just go home. I'm drunk. That would be Rick's train of thought. So there you go, guys. That is my non-comic Illuminati team. As always, we're always curious here at Comic Universe to know who would you have on your Illuminati team. Comment below, let us know here at Comic Universe, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and share with your friends here on social media. From Instagram to Facebook to what else you're on, whatever the kids are on these days. Anyway, just like I said, really curious to see what you guys have to say about this one. And once again, we will see you once more here in the Youniverse.